Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and anyone else in attendance. A little bit different tonight. We're doing UEC 3s live from Monza. A little bit of a one-off appearance, I suppose. So tonight we have BRT, FRC, ETE, FGE, STR, and AE doing battle. Short quality 50% for those who don't watch UEC very often, and the Freeze tournament is something a little bit different than what we're used to covering. But here we go. F1 Manager 22. So BRT. Jobbo, you absolute goat. How are you, son? So we have Jake, Jim and Chaz in for BRT. Bacon, Hound and Knights in at FRC. You alright, Al pal? How you doing, mate? Mipio, Nice Tatty and Truly. Hey, Super Rob Kelly in the chat. So ETE have Mipio, Tatty and Truly. FGE, Quibalda, SSB, which is, I believe, Stabby. And Vinny Jr. DeVito, East Groove and Trezzy on for STR. AE have Tejan, Freak and Mishka. Mishka. Love that from you, Jobbo. What a statement. As FG Jacob serves a quali ban. I think that is because Stabby is not here. So Stabby's bottled on the first attempt. We got a car out on the track, and that is Treze, who I saw someone in a chat somewhere say pole position for this guy. So we'll have a look and see. Good to hear you well, Rob Kelly. Glad to have you on board, mate. Glad to have you on board. So it's Treze then who's going to kick us off for the first lap. And it's a long sprint down into turn one where we will probably see some carnage in the chat and in the race. Just moving out the way on the left hand side for Treze as he hugs the inside line. What test have you got, William? 26-1 then for Sector 1 for STR Treze. There's another car moves out the way on the right hand side. That looks like the FGE car. Yellow flags in Sector 3 for cars battling for position or just going a little bit slowly. We don't like science, mate. Big L for science. You're right, Adrian, my teammate for Friday night. How you doing, boss? We are going to cook on Friday night, Adrian. Me and you. In the McLaren. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm looking forward to Friday, man. So the time for everyone to beat is a 1:19.1 from Treze. Truly McQueen then up to the line. And his time will be a 1:19.4. Super Jim. In that beautiful looking BRT car. Lobby host for this evening. Pole position, they said. If we get a 1-2, Adrian, no, I don't know, mate. I might turn steering assist off for the race and see how we get on. Tejan 1:19.0 and F1 Misha in 1:19.9 so far. Jim is doing no ABS as Chaz 1:18.7. Star of the show in the trophy last Friday over in BBS. The team carrier. Jim 52.8. So he goes through Parabolica, not Parabolica even. Who's engineering for the lads tonight? Rob, Jobbo, who's the engineer? Ideal, mate. If you need anything, give us a shout, bud, and we will be there. Jim out 1:19.3, slots in at P6. Vinny Jr. P5 1:19.2, and Jake a 1:18.9 as we go on board with Bacon. So he has invalidated, so we'll go with Knights this time. Whilst racing. Oh. FRC Knights then up to the line, and it's a 1:18.6. Goes 15/100ths of a second quicker. Nice tatty. He's going to come up to the line now. He's going to come into the pits, not the line. Quibalda, 1:39.9. Even I can sign me up, FGE. We will be there. Hound, 1:19.3. Former HPR driver. Lil Eric, thanks very much for the follow, mate. William reminding us of the shit show at Catalonia last night in HPR. As we jump on board with Quibalda, the rip-off, the wish purchase McLaren car. As he comes through Parabolica and up to the line. 20.7 seconds improvement. What a lap. P7 for the big man. As East Groove is on an out lap and about to kick us off for his first time lap. Gap between the field currently sits at just under 7 tenths separate the top 9. It's very tight between Knights and Chaz at the top, but 3 tenths cover the top 3. Half a second cover the top 5. There he is, Slick Rick. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. For those of you who don't, please follow the link there and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Much appreciated. All my comms work heads up on there. Very well, bud. Very well. Good to see you in the stream, mate. Appreciate the support as always. And the Sector 2 time for East Groove will be a 52.6. It shows purple on the old map there. It'll be interesting to see where that puts him, however. Rick, where were you yesterday? Oh, look at that. That's not ideal. As East Groove comes up to the line, it's a 1:18.9, then puts in P3. That's a superb lap. DeVito getting a toe off someone there down into turn 1. He'll be happy with that one. It's been amazing watching the changes to this track on the game throughout the years. I remember you'd just coming up to this chicane, you used to be able to absolutely send it over the curbs, and now if you send it, you end up with the Tifosi in the crowd. 26.4 then for Sector 1 for DeVito as he heads into Lesmo 1. And Ivan Toney's just squandered a massive opportunity to put Brentford 1 up against City. Through Lesmo 2 goes DeVito now. DRS wide open as he heads towards Ascari. He leaders not fox smash my door indeed. 52.9 then for Sector 2 coming through. Ascari for DeVito. Truly McQueen improves to P5 at 118.9. I'm looking forward to a BRT Cook. 119.3 P12. Nipio 26.2 for Sector 1. Hope everything's alright, Rick. Sorry to hear that. Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. As we pick up Mipio through the Lesmos. Food poisoning is never good, mate. Never good. Is this a tow? Or a car getting in the way? Let's have a look. Looks like it could be a tow. Good. Get out of the way. Yep. Towing going on there. Into Parabolica. We'll jump back on board with the leaders. P8 to 119.0 as we pick up. Knights has backed out. Chaz not improving on his time. Bacon has invalidated as well. Looks like Knights is definitely backed out. So it is Chaz then coming through the Lesmos. If I'd have known all you legends were in the chat tonight, I would have got one of you in the comms box. Chaz then has done enough there to get provisional pole. Is this a tow from a teammate? It is indeed. Around the final corner comes Chaz. Is it provisional pole for the BRT driver? Yes, it is. A 118.5, just under 0.2 of a second. Jimmer.
A new follower.
Hell yeah. FLC Dom, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome in, pal. Appreciate the support. Jimmer up to the line then. It's a 19 flat, and that puts him in P9 for now. As BRT Jake has found exactly 1/10 of a second for Bunga, the driver currently in P5. What didn't you expect, Dom? Me being nice about FRC, or? As Vinny Jr. puts the FG car into P4. Just under 0.2 found then for Jake, and he's invalidated in the first chicane at Ascari. As Quibalda is now on a quick lap. I need to change it. He's not. Well, I can keep it for one more year, but then I need to change that. I don't hear them because I'm on creator dashboard on Twitch, and I have the volume turned off so you don't hear it twice. Just under 0.3 of a second found for Quibalda, and he has a not the best entrance into the first bit of Ascari, but he seems to have mastered that well. Shadow in with a raid. Four Shadowers coming in. Thanks very much, Shadow. Hope you're well. William, do the honours, please. Quibalda up to the line, and it's P7 for the FGE driver. Hound them for FRC. Just in qualifying at the moment, Shadow, and for those of you who like your F1 Manager streams and a little bit of something different, head over and give Shadow that follow. He will appreciate that. A good F1 Manager streamer, but he also covers a number of other games, community games. Hound not improving. Indeed, yeah, Quibalda and Jake exactly the same time, but Jake said it first as Marcel. The only driver not to set a time yet, Marcel. And he's leaving it very late indeed. Lovely to see the viewer count at 25. 26-0 for Marcel. Having some issues going through the Lesmos though. Sounds like he's backed out from his engine. Who is Marcel actually driving for? That's the question. As Chaz has retired from the session. .119.4 puts him P16. So drivers coming out on their final runs. I hope that wasn't an ego retire from Chaz, as Misha is on a lap now. I'm guessing it's AE. Is Marcel. Not improving in Sector 1 either, which is not ideal for the AE driver. And it's as you would expect, to be honest. FRC and BRT dominating the top 3 spaces, but good stuff from Vinny Jr. for FGE, and also E-Screw for STR. Misha has found a bit of time in Sector 2, that's a 10th. And Misha then comes up to the line, only P13. Tejan is invalidated. DeVito has found just under a 10th and a half as he comes up to the line. It's 1-0 Brentford. Up to P12, Stride Esports, good evening, and it is 1-0 to Brentford against Manchester City. And the scorer of the goal is Neil Mopai. Jake has retired at Ascari. But we'll just cover the lads at the front in the quest for pole position. FRC Knights not improving in Sector 2. And Bacon's found about a 10th of a second as a checker flag, and Jim has missed it. Jim has missed the flag. An absolute Rodney on the timing from the Bunga driver. And at the moment, he's going to stay in P11. It's not ideal from Jim, who would have expected to be higher than 11th. Knights does not do enough, but Bacon, has he done enough to secure provisional pole for FRC? Chaz still unconfirmed if that was an ego retire or not, and it is provisional pole, a 118.494. Vinny Jr. is invalidated. East Groove currently in P6. Vinny Jr. currently in P4. East Groove in Sector 2, 1.5 temps found. There is a gaggle of cars in front, one of which is Quibalda. Yeah, Bacon. Quibalda then up to the line. It's P4 for the FGE driver. Mipio into P7. East Groove P8. Trudy McQueen not improving in P, and that's the end of qualifying, and it is Chaz separating Bacon and Knights. FGE P4, P5, Tejan P6. Hound slots into P10. And yeah, really good qualifying there. See if we can just get how split the field was. Under a second, 9 temps covering the top 17. Half a second covering the top 12. So a really close qualifying here at Monza. Pounds represented on the grid as well. Jake has managed to get up to P16, but it is Tejan, the biggest winner off the start. Misha finds himself down at the back of the grid now, 5 seconds off the pack, which is unfortunate as we watch the cars for the first time go around Parabolica. And my laptop is currently playing up. And it is Knights who sets the fastest lap of the race. And it is Tejan who sends it into turn 1 and does momentarily take the lead of the race. FG cars just starting to fall off the back as Jacob and DeVito make their way into the pits. Yeah, laptop is back and working. But Tejan has retaken the lead of the race. But Knights now into Lesmo 1. You don't normally see overtaking here, but Knights is going up the inside. Chaz has also managed to get past as Tejan was squeezed. Door for Bacon this time. Tejan having a couple of corners, and to forget Bacon just managing to... There's Tejan again, the battery basher, manages to get past Chaz. Tejan, who is only on 25% battery and is all over the track here. There's 3-car battle now going into Parabolica for the second time. Bacon on a full battery. Chaz then up the inside off the final corner. Tejan on 20% battery. Look at Bacon. He's using the battery. He could be in P2. It could be FRC 1 and 2 by the time we get into the first corner on lap 3. And it looks like it's going to be that way. But Tejan, don't rule anything out from him. The serial sender. And the cars are moving all over the place here in the mid-pack. We're right on board with BRT Jake, who has Truly McQueen going up his inside. Jake now in P9, but he will have the run now. Bit late on the brakes there from Truly. A big lock-up from the car in front. Mipio and the 2 drivers behind doing very well not to collect Mipio. Jake retains P8. Alright, Alf, how's it going, mate? I don't know how they're on it already, Dom. It's a bit of a shocker, really. Nice Tatty getting past E-Screw, and up the inside it. E-Screw just having a little look at Tatty there. Hound is on the back getting ready to pick up on any scraps. But Tejan has just fallen behind now. He's on 20% battery on lap 3. He's at a massive disadvantage. But out in front it is Knights, who is using just a touch of battery. His teammate Bacon sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:22.0, and they will just use each other now, and Chaz will be hanging on to the back as well. Jim has had an awful start. He's down in P14 in a world of his own as well. He'll be looking for safety cars or something to get himself back in the race. Adam Larkin, my absolute hero. Welcome him, Bunga Larkin. How you doing, son? Exotic Planes known down the ends as E-Screw. Looking back to recoup some positions. And talking of positions, let's go and have a look and see what the lads have done off the start then. It is 2 positions found for Knights, and he's dispossessed Bacon and Chaz. 2 up for Tejan, Quibalda P6. Jake has found 1. Truly McQueen and Tatty up 2 positions. Your biggest losers are DeVito, E-Screw and Hound. Jim's only actually lost 1 place. I thought it was worse than it was. Trezzy up 3 places. And already pit stops for Jacob, Marcel and DeVito. As Misha gets the first time penalty. I knew it wouldn't be long after watching some of the onboards here tonight, and it's as we were then at the start of lap 5 here at Monza in UEC 3s. Aiden, alright mate? How you doing, bud? Larkin, get involved in the engineer's ear, bud. Get him saving, he's in the train. Tejan is absolutely fucked for battery in behind. But the 2 FGE cars looking promising on 86 and 92. Some good battery saving going on from the FGE cars. Let's have a look on this battle between E-Screw and Tatty. Jobbo, I think, mate. Jobbo shouted out. Yeah, Jobbo shouted out that he was engineering. But chat, while we got a few lads in, thoughts on the 3 major things in F1 today. What's your thoughts on that Williams livery? What's your thoughts on the different Alfa Romeo stake livery? And what's your thoughts on Christian Horner sending chopper pics out to everyone? Oh, a lot of hate for the Alpha. I'm a big fan of a different livery. As Chaz is going to have Bacon coming straight back at him. I think he's got the battery advantage. Are they going to go side by side? And look at this, the serial senders on the grass. What is he doing? He's going to send it down the inside into turn 1. Bit of contact there for a snap of oversteer from Chaz, who's on the battery again. Larkin, my respect for you has gone up after that comment. And Che Rosaldo is in the chat. How you doing, son? Welcome in. All the legends are coming in tonight. All the goats of the community. The Sauber is stunning. Yeah, I do agree. As Hound this time gets past East Groove up into P11. Jake is riding the back wing of Truly McQueen's car. New sprint format is awful. Vinny Jr. looks like they're joining the back of the pack here. There's been an incident up the back, and that's Marcel and DeVito right round, baby, right round. Jim's come in for an early box as well. Let's just check if that was for a front wing for our Jim. And it's not. It's a tactical stop, soft to mediums for our Jim. Maybe committing to a 2-stop strategy. And Tejan is off again, the serial sender. He must be running out of stamps. What's the new sprint form? Friday free practice and short quali, Saturday sprint and race quali, Sunday race. I have an audio glitch and it's absolutely awful in my ears at the moment. Jim then makes an overtake on FGE Jacob. That looked nice and easy down into turn 1, and Jim putting together. He needs some quali laps now to get himself back in the range. He's currently 33 seconds off the lead of this race. As we jump on board to the top again, the serial sender, the battery drainer, the oversteer snapper is lost out to Chaz and Vinny Jr. as well. Oh, Trezzy is out. He's lost it at Ascari, and we have a safety car. FRC will maybe box the cars here. Argyle fan in 16th. Yep, here we go. Here comes the pit stops. Knights, Chaz. They're all... Oh my goodness, what on earth was going on there? That was almost carnage. I don't know how the pit stops work with the F1 World cars. Oh, Hound has had a smash up with Tatty. And that will be a penalty as well. What's the... Oh, look at that for an unsafe release. Crikey. Hard tyres for the majority of the grid. Jim back in the box. Interesting strat call from BRT, I have to say. But Knights and Quibalda, P1 and P9, the only drivers not to go for the hard compound tyres. Unsafe release indeed, William. I'm going to run a little ad, guys, so you don't get one a little bit later on. Let me know if you get it. Alfie, who are you calling a sellout, you whopper? Did you not get an ad at all? Matty, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's just
Shut your fucking mouth, you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing.
Oh, it says add in progress on my ads manager. Jake back in the box. Hound back in the box. Yeah, very well, Matty. Very well, mate. Oh, and he's been caught by a double stack as well. Jake PRT holding an FRC car up. Yeah, it's just me, mate. It is just me. Oh, nearly 2-0 Brentford. Was that a wing change for Jake then? It was a front wing change for Jake. Do you know what? Sometimes I do like a little solo comms. It means I can chat as much shite as I want.
He's getting sacked in the morning, Logen. Sergeant, you're getting sacked in the morning.
I do enjoy a cheeky ARS comms when you're on. That's line of the day, that is. I could rip into these fodder like I rip into food. Because I'm a fat cunt. We will be there. We will be there. I hope you'll all be tuning in for the Rose and Adrian Masterclass on Friday in the BBS Managers race as well. I've been given full authority, and if I get bored, I can straight line someone.
Liverpool being gifted this title, WTF.
Larkin, it's Jobbo Worldwide, Kiwi, Mozza, Alex Haig, Wargasm, Tomo McMessy, Adrian, Rose, Flame, Cormac, FJB, Grumpy, Skino, Ramon Noodles, Partick, Els, and HDL will be supplying one more. And I'm going to whoop every single one of them, because I am going to turn steering assist off. Alfie, why are you not racing in HDL? Are you a manager, Planes? Oh, sprinting 100%. Oh dear. Right then, Knights. He's off nice and early. Has he caught? Ah, right, okay. He chose Skino over you, bud. Sorry to break the news. There's Tejan, the serial sender. We're going to see it again on Chaz into turn 1. He's already done 30% of his battery into turn 1 as well. So we ride on board with Mipio, who's found a few places in the pit stops. And we are back racing again. I will give you my login details if you want, Larkin, for a sub to the channel, and you can race under my name. As Tejan gets past Chaz. Yeah, maybe. I need some tips of how to race without steering assist, mate. I'm used to playing Forza where you just hold the button down and it races for you. As Tejan goes wide at Ascari, and that's opened the door back up for Chaz. Both of these rinsing the battery, and all. Mipio's come out of nowhere there too. As we start lap 11, and Knights has already broke DRS from the cars in front. Quabalda sets the fastest lap. Bacon has just lost 2 positions to Quabalda and Truly McQueen. Down the inside, Quabalda up into P5. Truly McQueen now in P6. Bacon's had an awful time around the safety car, and he's got Vinny Jr. on his backside now. Jim Watch, let's go down to Jim Watch. He's 6.5 tenths off Jacob. Who is this knob racing? So direct. So direct. The battery bash is off again. He's still using with 14%. Mipio with 55%, but Knight's out in front looking healthy on the battery, 16%. But this guy, he is something different in an esports race. He loves a battery. Here he goes again, 8% left for Tejan. He will get swallowed at some point in this. Oh, it's great to have you on board. DRS enabled, and Mipio is going past Tejan quite easily, but he will go late on the brakes, the sender, won't he? No, not this time. Meanwhile, a bit of movement in the mid-pack. Truly McQueen having a look to get past Quabalda up into P5. He's got a brain. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right then, back down to Ford Watch. Jim P13, exactly where he started. 8 tenths off Misha in front, who has the time penalty. He is an absolute mad lad indeed, Dom. Stride predicting another safety car. Jake then on the recovery drive, looking to get past Hound. Oh, Jim's got contact there with Misha, who gets another time penalty. Tell Jim as an Exeter fan in the comms box as well. Up the city. I want to see another send. Oh, he's at... Whoa, he's actually got 22% battery, an all-time race high. We've got yellow flags in Sector 3 for Misha, who's had an incident at Parabolica, and he's lost his wing as Jim sent him to the fucking gulag, and it's a VSC. Has Jim sent Misha to Narnia there? Rumours that Misha was an Exeter fan, and Jim has given him the old Sean Dyche Brexit 442 double footer and taken all of the ball. And we're back racing again. Tejan now in DRS of the car in front easily. Chaz is hanging on for dear life at the back, and look at that Tejan in front. He's off the track. He's going to have to... Oh, here we go, sports fans. He's on the battery again. Blood's in need of some Duracells here. Catching up on HPR. We've got a little way to go to catch up with HPR yet. Jim is out of DRS range, and there will be a switcheroo here. Team orders maybe. Is there team orders going to be at BRT? Let's watch. They're putting on a lovely police interceptors box maneuver.
Is that block going slowly?
Behind.
Yes, it is. Oh my
Look
goodness.
at that in formation. Oh, look at Jim. Look at Jim with a big Brexit block. Bend me, eat your heart out. Jim PAFC. Foden makes it 1-1 as Hound goes down the inside into turn 1. He will rinse indeed. Let's get the message in. Apparently O2W Hound is part of this Exeter City Sly crew. Oh, Jim's had an awful exit coming out there. Let's see how Battery Basher's doing. He's down on 14%, which is his race average at the moment with 12 laps to go here at Monza. And he's using again. He loves an under 10%. Get using. You're on 11. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Use. Oh, not this time. He's let me down there. He sent me to the shops. As Quibalda looks to make a move on Chaz. Oh, what a send from Quibalda down into Parabolica. There is contact between him and the BRT car. Quibalda up into P4 and Battery Bashers all over it again. He's going to get overtaken by his boss and Chaz. And Truly McQueen's going to have a look up in the inside. Late on the brakes from Truly. Half time and it's 1-1 at the Brentford Stadium. Tejan now down in P6. Bacon will be having a look at him in a minute. Oh, look at that from Vinny Jr. Need for speed, eat your heart out. Is he holding up his teammate though? That was a massive drift through there. Why should I be a football commentator? I'm not a very good F1 commentator. Not a lot else happening, to be fair. Knights has been overtaken by Mipio. Mipio is on 38% of the battery. You would expect Knights to retake the lead up into turn 1 here. Bacon gets past Tejan as well, who you'd be surprised to hear, lads, that he's on the battery again. He is not going to give this place up that a fight. 222 miles an hour before hitting the brakes into turn 1. Oh, there's contact there from the car behind. I think East Groove gives him a little love tap. Tejan needs to get back on the battery again. Go on, Mipio, says Zirconium. How you doing, mate? So, bait. Oh, there's a car off there. That was East Groove as Jake gets a time penalty for a corner cut. East Groove having an awful moment out of the chicane, and that will just keep the guys like Jacob interested because he's lost DRS to the car in front. I'm very good, mate. Very good. Chaz is on a charge now. He is in touching distance to the top 3. It's Tatty and nice Jacob. Tejan gets a penalty. We'll have a 10% drain of the battery as a punishment for you, mate. Get under 10%. There's Jake. Oh, look at Jake. The smoke from Jake up into P10 as DeVito gets a penalty now. Jake with the massive burst of speed, getting himself past 2 cars up into P10. And he's also now on the hunt of nice Tatty. Zerk, I'm really good, thanks, mate. Who is that there? That's FG Jacob out of nowhere. Oh, that's contact. Hound slapping into the back of Jake there. Tejan struggling to keep in touch with the cars in front. He will be in East Groove's range when he carries on. Oh, VSC. That is for what? Oh, it's for Misha, who's had a moment coming out of a scar and he's lost his wing again. So it's an opportunity for Tejan to recoup some of that battery so we can get the big full send on again. hold to overtake. Genty Bars, good evening, welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. It is a good race, Alfie. Yeah, I agree, mate. As Misha has retired in the pits and we are down to 16. Tejan battery watch. He'll be getting a nosebleed if he goes over 35, and we're back racing again. Oh, his nose is bleeding. His nose is bleeding. He's at 35. He's going to have to get on a full send. He's not using it either. Oh, there he goes. Sweet. He's on the button. Off he goes. Oh dear. Bacon, there's a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting, just to add a bit of spice into the mix. And Jim is back into P13. There's Tejan twatted Bacon, I'm guessing there. 40%. What is Blood doing here? I think Tejan got all of the ball, to be fair. It has gone to VAR. Check complete. Play on. Yeah, perhaps Tejan's a vegetarian. That's what we've just worked out. Oh, crikey. Is his button broke or something? He's not using anymore. Someone must be in his head. Hey, I'm racist, but Joey Barton racing in Monza. Yeah, just William is a real person, guys. Just let's put it out there. He is a stream regular and a top lad. Oh, he has form, does he? On board then with Chaz. As East Groove has got past Tejan this time. Right, what is that then, Ellis? Yeah, you're the bot, Ellis. Tejan up into P6, dispatches East Groove. Is the bot not working again? I think the bot may be broken. This happens every so often. Boulder on Chaz. Trudy McQueen now up to P3. Oh, it is working. Alfie, not everyone planes is as good as an engineer as you, Sunshine. FG Jacob on the back here of East Groove. He's going to send Izzy into turn 1. Late on the brakes. Bit of contact. Rubbing his racing, as they say. And that allows E-Screw just to hold on. But here comes Jacob on the battery round the outside to take P7. I think it may be broken, to be honest. Kubala next. Lap 6 and there's only... Oh my goodness. Is Tomo one of them? There's a reason I didn't, mate. Vinny Jr. has nice tatty on his radar next. Of course he did. Jim's been re-overtaken by Bacon. Vinny Jr. gets past Jake up into P10. And Jim, is he going to see... Are we going to see a big send? Gribalda gets past Chaz as well. Mipio gets past Knights. And Jacob gets past Tejan. Jim then pulls the car to the right-hand side under DRS. And that's an easy move. Jim back up into P13. Jake... Is that a moment there? 48% chat. Knights on 24%. Mipio 75%. Jacobs on 28. Chaz on 60. Tejan on 24. East Groove 38. Oh, what did I just see there? Did anyone else see that? There was a car in the wall. Need to change my glasses. Truly McGreen on the grass, trying to barge his way through. Yellow flags in sector 3, and that's 4. Oh, crikey. That almost ended in tears there. Yellow flags in sector 3. And that's for Bacon. He's had a moment there and a race to forget. Better off in a sandwich, mate, than on a racetrack, to be fair. Trudy McQueen up to P2 now on the hunt of FRC Knights. Eli, we've had a fantastic race in Lobby 1, mate. And the reason I picked Lobby 1 is because of all the Rose Ultras in the chat. Larkin leading the Rose Ultras this evening. Stronger glasses needed, yeah, during eye test this year. What was uncalled for, Dom? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Larkin knows game. We're going to see a move here. Jacob on his teammate Tejan. Chaz will get a podium, trust me. We will be here for it. Look at East Groove. Down the inside of Tejan into turn 1. Fantastic move again. Tejan, who seems to be sliding away there. King of the one-liners, mate. Don't tell Wargasm that I've been slating an FRC driver, because he will call me a James Blunt in DMs again. Chaz podium calls Alice. A hope or a prayer. Jim is in a race of his own once again. Hound on the back of this train. But the gap is 7.5 tenths out in front. Oh, contact there then between Jake and Vinny Jr. Jake up into P9 now. That could have ended in absolute tears for both of them, and some Discord carnage would have followed. We will watch the front, no problem. We got 2 laps to go, so that's what we will concentrate on. And it's Truly McQueen then who takes the lead of the race from FRC Knights. Mipio looking in behind. Quibalda's there as well, who has a bit of a poor exit. Does that open the door for Chaz, who's on the battery? Will the medium tyres be puncture range now, or are we in a comfortable position, chat? I don't race, so I don't know if Chaz wins or buy a Wimbledon shirt. Well, he's currently 1.4 seconds off the lead, and he's looking at Quibalda here. It's getting very tight at the front between Knights and Truly McQueen. Tejan and Jake, we will just flip to see. Tejan gets a time penalty and he's off the track again. Vinny Jr. is going to slide past him. Jake up into P8. Meanwhile, back out in front, we'll just flip back up. Chaz, look at the overspeed. He's got on Quibalda out the Parabolica. They're going to go side by side down the main straight. Has he got the DRS, Chaz? They both got DRS. This is a battle of frontline speed, quoting another commentator. And it's Knights and Mippy having a battle. Jake's going to Chaz's going to take the inside line. A little bit aggressive, but that's what we're here for. Play on, says the ref. No VAR check needed. Adrian has no ball knowledge. And Chaz just needs to get the wiggle on, because he is out of DRS of the 3 cars in front. But Knights, he's on 8% on the final lap. Trudy McQueen looking comfortable on 30. Mipio has still got 50% of his battery remaining, and Chaz is absolutely on it. There is yellow flags in sector 2, but we don't care, because it's all about this 5-car battle for the lead. And Chaz is just sliding away. And it's Mipio then who takes P2 from Knights. And is that how it's going to end? Truly McQueen and round Parabolica for the final time. Bonjour Quebec on his halo. But it's halfway the same to the other 15 drivers in behind him, and he takes the checkered flag at Monza. Mipio comes home in P2, Knights, Chaz P4, Quibalda 5th, Jacob 6th, East Groove 7th, Vinny Jr. 8th, Jimmer up to P9 from absolutely nowhere. Jim offering an RKO out of nowhere to slide in the back door just how he likes it on a Friday night in Plymouth into P9. Hound goes into P10. Jake comes home in 11th. Tejan, the battery basher, up into down into P12. DeVito 13th. Tati 14th. Bacon 15th. And Marcel, last but not least, is going to come home in P16. Knight's got a puncher across the line. The true winner is Chaz. What a race. Trudy McQueen, driver of the day. I think Jim's driver of the day, personally. And there it is. The Norwegian flag flying high. So it is Truly McQueen, Mipio and Knights, your podium sitters this evening. Chaz, Quibalda, Jacob, Eastgroove, Vinny Jr. and Jim. Absolute Brexit challenge going across the line. Gets up into P9. Hound P10, Jake 11, Tejan 12, DeVito 13th, Tati 14th, Bacon 15th. Marcel takes the fastest lap of a 120.7 to come in P16. And it's Misha and Trezzy, the DNF boys, making no noise at the end there. Shut your mouth, Jim. You absolute shitter. I would have got P7. I'm going to show you how good I am on Friday night. Anyway, comms. That's it, all over. This week, I'm doing XTC Tier 2, XTC Tier X. So that's Wednesday and Thursday. I'm driving on Friday in the BBS Managers Race. And we're back on Sunday for HPR. So that's it. We're going to go over and make beer and kebab. So those of you who know beer, get over there and show some love. And I will catch you soon. Thanks, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure.